Picture this: a massive army camped out for battle, ready to face a terrifying Ottoman assault. But then, instead of the enemy, they start shooting at themselves. How does this happen? A drunken argument over booze and a misunderstanding so epic it's become military legend. Oh, and spoiler alert, nobody told the Ottomans they were supposed to be part of this fight. This is the story of the Battle of Karansebes, where an army fought the scariest enemy of all, its own stupidity. In 1788, Europe was a hotbed of empires fighting for dominance, and the Habsburg monarchy was no exception. They were engaged in the Austro-Turkish War, aiming to push back the Ottoman Empire. One critical point of defense? The town of Karansebes in modern-day Romania. The Austrian army set up camp near the town. But there was a small problem. Actually, several small problems. The army was a multilingual melting pot, with Germans, Hungarians, Croats, and more, all trying to work together. Sounds great in theory, right? Except when no one can understand each other. Oh, and let's not forget, they were also exhausted, tense, and, well, thirsty. Enter a group of scouts. Their mission? Not scouting, apparently. These guys crossed a nearby river and stumbled upon some local Romani traders selling schnapps. Naturally, the scouts decided this was more important than military strategy and started drinking. Now, word of this booze-fueled mini-party spread fast, and before long more soldiers showed up. But when the newcomers asked for a drink, the original group said, "Nah, get your own." And that's when things got messy. Someone threw a punch, someone else fired a shot, and before anyone knew it, the situation escalated faster than a group chat argument about pineapple on pizza. In the dark of night, someone screamed, "The Turks are attacking!" This was like yelling fire in a crowded theater. Everyone panicked. Soldiers grabbed their weapons, assuming the worst. Here's where it gets really wild. Remember how nobody spoke the same language? The officers tried shouting orders to calm everyone down, but instead of hearing, "Hold your fire," soldiers thought they heard Turkish battle cries, so naturally they shot at each other. It was absolute chaos. Entire regiments started retreating, some even abandoning their positions and trampling their comrades in the process. Oh, and the artillery? Yeah, they thought the retreating soldiers were Ottomans, so they started firing cannons at their own men. When the sun rose, the true scale of the disaster was clear. Hundreds of Austrian soldiers were dead or injured, and their camp was abandoned. And the Ottoman army? They hadn't even arrived yet. A few days later, they strolled into Karansebes, probably wondering why it looked like a yard sale gone horribly wrong. This wasn't just a defeat, it was an embarrassment of epic proportions. The Austrians had managed to lose to themselves. The Battle of Karansebes has gone down in history as a legendary example of friendly fire. It's a stark reminder of how poor communication and lack of discipline can lead to disaster, even without an enemy in sight. Today, Karansebes is a peaceful town, but its most famous story is this ridiculous battle. It's proof that sometimes the biggest threat to an army isn't the enemy, it's itself. So, the next time you're having a bad day, just remember, at least you didn't accidentally defeat yourself with schnapps and bad directions. Thanks for watching! If you enjoyed this dive into history's most ridiculous battle, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe for more strange stories, and let me know in the comments, what's your favorite historical mishap? Until next time, keep laughing and learning.